this liver, which is this long structure right here. This tissue structure that seems to be forming a sac on the liver should be the gallbladder. Let me make sure. Okay. All right. Hang on. Now, it should be possible to find here. Yep. A small rudimentary lung, and that's this thing that's got lots of blood. So it's got this red blood vessels around it right here. This is the lung right here. Okay. And I'm going to pull it up a little bit and take it out. So that's the lung right there. Okay. So now I have a liver over here.
The whole, like, big green thing's liver?
Uh-huh. Yep. The whole thing. Yes. Okay. Here's the other lung on this side. Okay. That's the other lung. They're not really big like the lungs over there. They're just simple sacs. Okay. So that's the lung. All right. This is it. That's what I wanted. Much nicer. Here's the gallbladder. Okay. So this little sac right here is the gallbladder, sitting inside the liver itself. Okay. If I pull everything back, I see I've got the dorsal aorta again. Excuse me. Okay. If I pull everything to the side, I have a kidney. If I pull the kidney to the side, what? Excuse me. No, I take that back. No. Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes, that is. Sorry. This is it. This is the kidney here. What I have here is called the mesorchium. Comes down into this structure here. These are all reproductive structures you're going to do next time. If I start to look at the gut here, the gut is simpler. I have the gut tube here. These are all mesenteries holding the gut tube together. I'm going to break some of the mesenteries to take the gut tube out. Not all of them. I just want to pull the gut tube out a little bit. So that's the gut tube there. If I follow the gut tube up, what I find is that I have a stomach here. Down here, embedded in the gut tube, this is glandular tissue right here. That glandular tissue there has to be pancreas, can't be anything else. It's embedded inside of the mesenteries next to the gut. Up here, I have a structure that is the color of the liver. There's only one of them. That has to be the spleen. Okay. Then up on the front end of the animal, up here, what I want to do is, I'm not sure how this is going to come out because you never know. I'm going to actually cut this right across the actual jaw. I'm going to purposely cut the jaw here so that I can open this back and start to take out the heart. Okay. Now, when you look at the heart, what you should see is that you have, in this case, this is not bad. This is a blowout here. This little flap right here is a blowout. Okay? So now when I pull this back like this, what I find is that I have a ventricle here, and I have an aorta leaving right here, and I have feeding into the heart from the vena cava here, in through the vena cava, into the heart, out through the aorta, out through the gills, through the rest of the body. Remember, this is a salamander. It doesn't have a four-chambered heart, right? Okay, so that structure is okay right there. All right, and so that gives me this feed that goes into the gills. So if I look carefully on this side right here, I can see the vessel that's coming along here to go into these gills, and that vessel comes along there, and if I stick my probe back through here, it's coming up right there, which is not far from right here. Okay, so the aorta is coming out, it's branching to go to the gills. Okay, all right, this swelling at the front end of the aorta there is called the bulbous arteriosus. It's where the the part that actually is the is your distensible aorta. Okay. All right. Now, when you go to do this, so the guts are really easy. When you go to do the blood vessels don't always match up the way you'd like them to match up. Okay. By that I mean you're going to come back here and you're going to pull this forward and you're going to start to look at the aorta. Okay, so there's the aorta right there. Opening this up right here so I can see the aorta. And I've got some blood vessels coming off the aorta, right? And I've got a blood vessel coming off the aorta that's going to the pancreas. And I've got a blood vessel coming off, a series of blood vessels that are going into the kidney, okay? So what you want to do is you want to look at the blood vessels like a road map. Only it's not like a really good roadmap. It's like someone told you, take the next exit, but they didn't tell you how far it was to the next exit, right? So the branches come off in sequence, but they may not come off